At noon, a heavy rainstorm suddenly hit Guangzhou. Fortunately, the rain stopped before I finished work. I am an ordinary office worker living alone in Guangzhou, China. I work as a salesperson. Every day after work, I take the subway back home. My life is simple and repetitive. Work, commute home, buy groceries, cook dinner, and take a walk after eating. Day after day, my life follows the same rhythm. But for me, this peaceful routine is also a kind of happiness. These shared bicycles on the roadside are prepared for daily commuters. Anyone can use them. A ride within 10 minutes usually costs around 20 cents. Many people who live 10 to 15 minutes away from a subway station choose to ride bicycles to the station. Usually, each trip costs only around 30 to 40 cents. A monthly pass is even cheaper, around $3 per month. This underground passage ahead is part of my daily commute. It is not only a connection between my workplace and my living area, it also separates two different worlds, the modern city and the traditional urban villages. When you walk through this passage, you can feel the contrast between these two sides. In the streets of urban villages, you can often see small temporary stalls. Many unemployed people, or people with unstable incomes, sell small goods or food here to earn a living. After work in the evening, this place slowly becomes lively. Today, I wanted to eat fish, so I came to a traditional local market. Compared with supermarkets, markets like this offer more choices and are closer to the daily life of local residents. There are many kinds of seafood and freshwater fish here. However, seafood is usually more expensive, and preparing it takes more time, so I don't buy it often. One interesting thing about Guangzhou markets is that many sellers provide extra services. They can peel vegetables, cut meat, and clean fish for customers. When people bring the food home, much of the preparation work is already finished. This simple and thoughtful service is part of local market culture.
係啦。呢個仲有冇啊？呢個有一斤啊。仲有斤啦。哎呀，應該夠你。葱芫茜都要。
I bought some vegetables and my dinner was ready. Living alone does not mean you cannot enjoy life. These vegetables cost around 70 cents per pound. Most markets in Guangzhou accept mobile payments, such as WeChat Pay and Alipay. Cashless payment makes daily shopping very convenient.
好。冇啦。
汽车版简解对人。
My current rent is around $200 per month. Including utilities, my total housing cost is about $250. It takes around 1/3 of my income. My kitchen is only about 3 square meters. Although it is small, it is enough for one person. After dinner, I usually take a short rest. Then, I take out the food waste and other rubbish from the day. Today I chose tilapia. It is affordable and it has fewer small bones, making it a convenient choice for everyday cooking. Tilapia originally comes from Africa, but today it has become a very common freshwater fish in southern China. Because it is easy to farm and has tender meat, it is a popular choice for many families. When I bought the fish, the seller had already cleaned it, removing the scales and preparing it for cooking. After bringing it home, I only need to wash it briefly before cooking. I usually cook fish in two ways, braised or steamed. Today, I chose steaming. This is one of the most traditional cooking methods in Guangdong. First, I make several cuts on the fish. Then, I add some salt, allowing the flavor to enter the meat. Chinese rice wine helps remove the fishy smell and adds extra aroma. After that, I boil the water and steam the fish over high heat. When the fish is almost fully cooked, I take it out. Finally, I pour hot oil over the fish. This simple step is the soul of Cantonese steamed fish. The hot oil releases the aroma and makes the flavor richer. After dinner, I take out the food waste. Then I walk around my neighborhood and enjoy some quiet time at the end of the day. In many urban villages in China, garbage sorting is still facing challenges. Although residents can separate their waste, the later collection and processing system still needs improvement. Near garbage bins, you can often see elderly recyclers. They collect recyclable materials such as cardboard and plastic bottles, then sell them to recycling stations. This simple work is also a way for them to support their lives. At night, you can often see people dancing in nearby public squares. Most of them are retired residents, but some younger people also join. This activity is called Guangzhou dance in China. It has become a unique part of everyday life for many ordinary Chinese people. There are no luxury apartments or beautiful city views here, but this is where you can see the most authentic side of Guangzhou. For many migrant workers, Urban villages are their first home after arriving in a big city. The rent is more affordable, transportation is convenient, and many workplaces are nearby. They live here, work hard, and save money for their families or for a better future. Of course, life is not always easy. Small rooms, long commutes, and uncertain incomes are part of their daily reality. But even in these ordinary streets, you can still see people trying their best to live a meaningful life. If you also love Guangzhou, please follow my channel. Thank you.